Hello everyone, I was at a yard sale earlier and I saw Donald Duck Advance. Trust me, I ran. You know what a video game console is? It's the box that plays the game. But for the 5 people who had to stick with their portables, playing a game on the console on the go is what their dream was. It was kids' priority to bring games on the go no matter what they had to do. But when nothing worked, they still had other options. Some games that were on consoles were getting ported to handhelds, mostly the Game Boy Advance, but it's not what most people would think. Most of these games are watered down or crappy ports that were only made so the 5 people who didn't have a GameCube could experience Donald Duck. So, since I like to torture myself, and I'm also bored, let's see some of these. And the first one we'll be looking at is Donald Duck Advance. Now, from the name, you think it's an original game, but it's actually a port of Donald Duck Goin' Quackers. The game came on Windows, Mac, N64, PS1, PS2, GameCube, Xbox, and Dreamcast. Dreamcast! This game was on 8 consoles. Why do you need it on a handheld? Whatever, let's just see if the game's good. That title screen screams, "We're poor!" Anyways, the plot is simple. Daisy gets kidnapped and Donald wants to save her. Gyro makes a machine so he can teleport him to the kidnapper's location. I didn't see what his name is, so we're just gonna call him the kidnapper. Anyways, level 1, and these controls! Donald is as slow as ever, and there's no run button. The double jump feels stiff, and the voice clip that plays when he double jumps makes me feel like I got damaged. The graphics are also way too hard on the eyes for me. Everything looks too colorful and vibrant. Your game can be colorful, but it's a bit much here. I played the game for only 6 minutes and I stopped. The controls were too bad and the colors were making my eyes drain. So, next game. Alright, so the next game is Rayman 3. I have nothing to say, so let's do this. Alright, yeah, that's much easier on the eyes. The plot of this game is pretty weird. Even though this game is called Rayman 3, the plot sort of goes off of Rayman 2, but it has some elements of 3, like Glowbox eating a black lum. The plot is that Glowbox ate a black lum, and Rayman needs to go to someone who can fix him. But Glowbox runs off, and now Rayman needs to find him. Meanwhile, Razorbeard and his henchmen are planning an attack on Rayman. Now we're going on a big quest to save Glowbox, and, things. The controls are much better. They feel good enough for the platforming to be precise, and they feel fast enough to get around. For a GBA game, this is pretty good. Of course, the game is pretty simple. Levels aren't that long, it isn't that challenging. Granted, I can't really say that since I didn't finish the game. Look, in future reviews, I'll beat the game. It's just that with multiple games, beating them all is a bit much. Yes, I know these games are handheld games, and most of them are about 3 hours long, but I don't even know. The level where you had to hang on this blue snake thing and jump over bombs was annoying. I don't know, the controls just feel off here for me. This game is basics, there's not much to talk about. Rayman 3 was okay, but let's check out our last game. Okay, so our last game was Crash Bandicoot, Crash of the Titans. Now, I know I'm supposed to be reviewing the handheld version, but let me talk about the console versions. Now, this isn't the only portable version of Crash of the Titans. This actually came on PSP, but the PSP version is really just a light version of the actual console versions. The console versions are mostly disliked by Crash fans, and I see why. They rebooted the entire gameplay. I don't even know how to describe it. And the game had button mashing combat, and the time mechanic wasn't the best. Even though this game isn't that great, it still got a sequel that I actually played. I don't remember much. All I know is that I reached some desert part of the game, then I stopped. So yeah, Crash of the Titans wasn't the best game. But I don't know, maybe the GBA version could do something better, or let's just get into it. Alright, that title screen is okay. I just think Crash's design doesn't look all too great. Okay, this is a bad start. I'm getting closer to ending this video off. Okay, so the plot is that I can't remember the plot, okay? Let me try my best to sum it up. Crash is chilling and he gets deserted by Aku Aku. That is not Aku Aku. Alright, I'm about to end the video. Alright, so the cosplaying dork who thinks he's Aku Aku wakes Crash up because Neocortex is planning to destroy Wumpa Island. That's the plot, so let's get into the stage. My gosh! The controls aren't bad in this game, but it's too slow for my liking. I can still move around and platform well, but I think for roaming around, it isn't that good. There's a lot of talking in this game for some reason. It really holds your hand. I hate when games do this. I can figure out the controls. Plus, the GBA only has 4 buttons, and the L and R triggers aren't really used in a lot of games. I'm getting so close, like just 2 more complaints, then no more with this video. Okay, Neocortex, you're going down. Huh, so this is what they call torture. This battle sucks. Neocortex uses long-range attacks when you can't get around when you're walking. And when you finally get close, he jumps over you. This fight is pretty annoying, but once I started mashing the attack button, I won. Okay, one more complaint that I'm ending this video. Okay, next level. This one is a lot more tolerable until the game babies you again. But that's not the worst part. It's easy to do something with the Titan now. I didn't read it but it was pretty important since I didn't know what to do. I kept scurrying around until I was like, okay, let me exit and get back into the level. But when I tried to get back into the level, I couldn't go in. It forced me to do level 1 again. That's it, I'm done. Screw this!